What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And fellas, I'm coming to you today because I learned something that I'd never heard before. And that's that apparently if a woman's being toxic or she's just getting on your nerves or she's being disrespectful, and instead of arguing with her or proceeding to remain in any type of contact or relationship with her, you decide to block her. Apparently that makes you a feminine man. That makes you a girly man. That makes you a chump. I had never heard this before, but check this out. Alright, so like many others, I had no idea that blocking a toxic person and choosing peace was considered feminine, girly, or made you borderline gay. So just to help y'all out so that we can all have an understanding and not be confused, I've accumulated a list of things that make you feminine, girly, or borderline gay according to modern women, okay? Here we go. This is in no particular order, I just jotted things down. If you run after the bus, that's feminine, okay? If you hug your sons, you shouldn't be hugging them, you should be high-fiving them. That's feminine. If you hug your boys, that's definitely borderline gay and feminine, okay? If you walk, that's feminine. You should be driving the car, okay? If you say hey to your friends, you're supposed to be saying what up, bruh. So that's feminine. Don't do that. That's borderline gay, okay? Hanging out with a group of girls. Why do you have girls as friends? That's feminine, okay? Eating yogurt. You know yogurt has a good fat that's good for your vagina. So if you're eating that, you must have one. That's feminine. Stop eating yogurt, okay? Going for cocktails. You're not supposed to get a cocktail. You're supposed to drink straight bourbon whiskey. If you get cocktails, you're feminine, okay? Eating dessert. What you doing eating sweets? Sweets, that means you a sweet man. That's feminine, okay? If you skate while you gracefully sliding around places, that's feminine. Don't do that, okay? Don't laugh too much or too loud. If somebody says something funny, you're supposed to just go, and keep the straight face, hold masculine frame. If you don't hold masculine frame and you start cracking up, guess what? That's feminine, you're borderline gay, alright? You can't use an umbrella. You're a man, you're supposed to just get wet, alright? Use an umbrella. Umbrellas are for girls, that's feminine, alright? Can't wear a rudder sack, feminine, okay? Carry a power bank. Why you worry about your phone dying? What you want to take selfies for? Feminine, you're acting like a girl, okay? If you can cook, feminine. Why can't you cook? You're acting like a girl, okay? If you wear glasses, you're supposed to just be masculine. You're supposed to walk around blind and feel your way around and use your other senses. If you wear glasses, that's feminine, okay? Being a nice guy, okay? If you're a nice guy, men ain't supposed to be nice. They supposed to be out for you, feminine, alright? What else we got here? Oh, eat biscuits. Feminine, alright? If you tie your shoelaces all nice and neat, that's feminine. You're supposed to be unkempt and grizzly like a real man, alright? Don't do that. If you take or stand for being ignored by a waiter or waitress, that's feminine. You're supposed to go off and bang the table like a gorilla, because that's what a real man would do, okay? If you do the electric slide at any event, that's feminine. You're not supposed to be dancing. You're a man. You're supposed to be standing up against the wall like this. If you ain't standing up against the wall, that's feminine, okay? Don't do that. If you drink strawberry lemonade while you drinking something pink, that's feminine, alright? If you drive with two hands, that's feminine. You're supposed to drive with one hand, okay? Your other hand should be on her thigh, okay? If you eat bread before your meal, you're feminine. If you eat Frosties and Cocoa Pops for breakfast, you're feminine. If you hold on to the poles for trains for support, alright? To make sure you don't fall, that's feminine. You're supposed to take that fall and get back up, be solid like a rock, alright? Not being able to finish all your food, feminine. Why your stomach's so small? If you take naps, that's feminine. You're a man, you're supposed to have energy, testosterone. You taking a nap, that's feminine. You acting like a girl, okay? If you drink out of a straw, you're supposed to just drink out of the cup and have the water flowing on the sides of you, so you like a real rough, scruffy man, okay? If you drink with a straw, you feminine. You're not about to get no girls, alright? Wearing gloves in the winter, your hands is supposed to freeze, okay? You ain't supposed to get cold. That's not masculine, that's feminine, alright? If you wear a seatbelt, what you scared of death? You ain't supposed to be scared of nothing. You're a real man, that's feminine, okay? If you eat with a fork and a knife, okay? You ain't supposed to be eating with no fork and no knife. Alright, you're supposed to just eat with your hands. You better not eat with a spoon, because then it make the sound, and then it sound like you giving up some 7-Eleven Slurpee, alright? So eat with your hands, otherwise you're feminine. If you listen to R&B, that's gay. That's feminine. You shouldn't be listening to R&B, okay? If you have sex for too long, that's feminine, because that means the girl's not turning you on. You're supposed to be a minute man. If you're not a minute man, you don't like women, that's feminine, alright? What else we got here? If you eat fruit, feminine. If you make TikToks, feminine. If you love God, feminine. You're supposed to be on demon time like they say in the rap songs, alright? Playing dentist for your own birthday, feminine. Playing anything for your own birthday, feminine. Masculine men don't care about their birthday. Their birthdays is their girlfriend's second birthday. Alright? If you're left-handed, you're feminine. You're only supposed to slap her booty with the right hand, okay? If you use a blanket when it's cold, feminine. Again, real men don't get cold, okay? We got warm blood. We hot-blooded, okay? If you own a ring light, that's feminine. What you doing, twerking? Why you got a ring light? Get that out of here. You a girly man. If you lay on your stomach, that's feminine. Real men supposed to lay on their side, not their back or their stomach, all right? You can't have allergies. If you have allergies, that's feminine. If you go to brunch, that's feminine. What you and your boys doing going out having a good time, especially at brunch, that's supposed to be for the ladies, okay? You're always in women's business. Stay out of women's business, all right? Have good handwriting. You got good handwriting, that's definitely feminine. You're supposed to have chicken scratch that nobody can read, all right? You got good handwriting, you're a girly man, okay? If you watch Spider-Man, that's feminine. If you watch superheroes, that's feminine. A bunch of jacked up dudes running around in skin-tight clothing. Why you want to look at that? That's feminine, all right? And last but not least, if you are ticklish, that is definitely feminine, okay? Okay, now obviously, guys, I'm just joking. Listen, don't take none of that serious. What you got to understand about women is they're going to change the rules depending on whatever the situation is, and it ultimately comes back to them wanting to be dominant, okay? If they're in a situation where they want to yell at you and you walk away, they're going to say you being sassy, okay? If they say something disrespectful and you say something disrespectful back, they're going to say you being sassy, okay? If they being toxic and you block them, they're going to say you being feminine. It really just comes down to them wanting to project how they feel and wanting you to listen to it. And if they can't dominate the situation, then they're going to attack your masculinity. They're going to attack your manhood and basically make you seem like you're a girl for not just sitting there and dealing with their verbal, mental, physical, emotional abuse, or whatever abuse they decide to spew at you. It only bothers you if you let it, fellas. Like I said, this is more so a joke than anything. Don't let that stuff come. Look, it's the oldest trick in the book to attack a man's masculinity when you want him to act a certain way, okay? That's one of those old 1990s playbook things that women still use. Like I tell you guys all the time, real men do whatever the hell they want, whenever the hell they want to, and guess what? A woman can never define masculinity because she's not a man. So fellas, keep doing your thing, whatever that is, alright? I'm Alex and I'm out. Peace.